Finish it! Finish it!
Deliver us
Finish it!
from evil.
We have an Aunt May solo film on the way. If you want to believe that.
We also have some crappy video games to talk about.
And Eric's got a movie that I'm going to be excited to see. I can't wait to figure out what it is.
It's called The Visit. Get pumped.
Oh, The Vision.
No.
No.
Today is November 11th, 2014. Welcome to another magical episode of Pretty Much It.
This is where
It's
the
a
magic happens.
fantastic day here today.
This is where the magic happens. We get the magic from here and we distribute it to all of the people on the internet.
Oh, I'm getting magic right now.
It's coming from the dog.
Speaking of magic, I had a dream the other day with Ben Franklin in it.
Oh, tell me more.
Oh, to tell you the secret of
No,
electricity?
As the greasers in Greece said, tell me more.
No, I just saw him like at the mall. That was it.
It's like,
That was
Jake,
your dream?
Yeah.
Jake, buy this thing. Welcome to Sharper Image. Look at this fucking shit.
That's what he said?
It's a massaging chair.
Massage.
I don't know what that
He's
means.
trying to sell me like a little helicopter thing or something.
Yeah, he's
Some
like,
Sharper
whoa.
Image.
Guys,
Yeah.
this is bullshit. We got news.
Yeah.
Okay?
More specifically,
Movie news.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right.
We had news that broke last week that actually broke in 2011, and I covered it on Pretty Much It at that time.
Did
wait,
we?
can we talk about the other news?
No. Toy Story 4. June 2017, John Lasseter's directing. The only bit of information that is new is that John Lasseter's directing, and that it's 2017.
Writing?
Rashida Jones is one of the writers. Yeah, I didn't even want to mention that.
interesting.
So here's the thing. Exactly how I felt about it when I did a video about it in 2011 is exactly how I feel now. Unnecessary.
Yeah, but you know
I don't
what?
want it, but
if they had just done like every year have like a new Toy Story TV special.
there are.
Like, are they doing that?
Yeah, there's been like 5.
They should just keep doing that.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
understand.
They're great too.
Those are great. Like it's like every year we get a little tiny Toy Story.
Yeah, that's
gift.
fine.
present.
And,
Yeah.
Now,
And,
what do you
but
think though about Lasseter directing?
I think that's like the only good thing. But by the way, he directed Cars 2.
And Cars.
And
I was just gonna
Cars,
say.
yeah.
So he did Toy Story, Bugs Life, and Toy Story 2. Then he disappeared for a bit, and then
You
he was
know,
like, "I'm back."
Cars
Yeah.
Cars and Cars 2.
Cars 2, while it was just kind of like a big product, it's not as bad as it gets a rap
As
for.
Cars.
Cars wasn't bad either.
Okay. Those are. You know what? It's not.
Cars was made before they knew what they had. Like
I think-
they didn't
I'd
know.
say so, yeah.
Right, to me, it's not so much that it's bad, so much as it's like that's their ultimate kids movies. They are just for children.
Oh yeah, it's like
Flat out.
Yeah.
but it's like
Everything
they,
else is for everybody.
They discovered like this like amazing Pandora's box
Of
like,
toys
that-
cars that could talk.
yeah,
And-
everyone
and-
loses their minds over it.
I love
Oh,
when
kids.
it snows. I draw like little eyeballs on my car, like in the window.
And then
part,
it gets
yeah.
pulled over.
Yeah,
Can you
it's
even
pulled
I
see?
over.
drive like
Yeah.
Can you even see?
Here's
You're
the,
This is like the
endangering everybody.
ultimate tinted window.
here's the thing though. I have
Yo,
no
what
doubt
up, Mike?
that I have no doubt that it's probably going to be really good. It's
Toy
probably
Story
going to be
4?
great.
I'm
I have
sure it'll
all
be
the
great.
confidence.
Yeah.
Toy Story, they would never
It's
mess
just
with
like-
Toy Story.
But there's something in my soul that doesn't. It's crying out for no.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
like Breaking Bad. Could another season of Breaking Bad been great? I'm sure it could
They'd
have been.
probably do a good job.
but it's like,
But you know what? It's
You know,
like
yeah.
I think they have like the characters have the possibility for another feature length movie.
Oh, yeah.
As long as they come up with a good story.
which
I guess.
apparently they said that they would never even think of it if they didn't have a great idea, and
Well,
apparently they did. So
That sounds. I mean,
I know that's the usual thing, but at
Yeah.
Pixar, I do trust that. I don't
Yeah.
know. They don't talk this way about Cars and
Pixar
Cars
ha-
2. You know what I mean?
I think Pixar has been getting beaten out by every other Disney and DreamWorks
You're
have
right.
been like toppling Pixar for the past like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Gosh,
I'm
darn,
hoping that
never thought I would
dinosaur
say
thing
that.
is good. You know, maybe that brings it
Dinosaur
back.
and the one inside the,
And the
the
brain
mind.
one.
In and
Yeah.
out. What not? Ooh.
Inside
Is that what it's called? In and out. Ooh.
Inside Out, I think
Inside
it's right.
Out,
yeah, something
yeah.
like that.
So
But
that's-
anyway, so
yeah.
that's that. That was
Yeah.
last week, though. We missed it. It was like right after we shot.
Yeah,
last
way
week's
to
Literally,
go.
episode.
like we finished and we went to go something to eat.
And it was like
Yeah.
on Twitter, yeah.
Yeah.
We have some news from this week, though, that is very important because people are losing their minds about it this week. It is definitely it's gonna shake up Hollywood as we know it.
The foundation's gonna shake it. Like,
Yeah, this is pretty interesting.
is the Hollywood
Sony is planning an Aunt May solo film. What do you think about that?
I can't wait to see what her secret superpower is.
What do you think it might be?
I think it's gonna be the secret superpower to have every superpower. I think she's gonna
So
be
she's
like,
Captain Marvel.
I'm ready
Yeah.
for the.
Isn't that what Captain Marvel is? Maybe I'm dumb.
No, she
Go.
shoots like laser beams. And she's
I'm
strong.
gonna say I'm really ready for the real untold story to begin now.
Right. This is like the Untold Story pre-games.
I feel like she'll probably be able to make like spiders grow out of like her forearms.
Oh, you
Yeah.
think she's
You
gonna
know?
give birth to a baby spider?
No, like she can like
She's part
like
spider.
they come out. Yeah.
Like she sweats them out of her pores.
Aunt May,
Yeah.
and it just so happens
that one of them becomes.
grows into Peter Parker.
Peter. And she's like, what am I gonna do? I gotta make up a whole stupid fucking story now.
Now this is Sally Field's Aunt May.
This is apparently a young Aunt May. We can only guess who
Sally
would
Fields
play.
is still pretty hot.
Okay,
She
we
could
can
do this.
only guess who Aunt May would be played by in this film. Who would direct it? Got to be a woman, obviously.
Imagine
But-
if so. It's a young Aunt May.
Yep.
Imagine if they got.
She's not an aunt.
All right. So imagine
She's just May.
May.
Yeah,
They just
May.
call the movie May.
Imagine like the father, the actor they get to play him is Tobey Maguire.
What?
It's a flip flop.
It's a
Yeah.
flip flop.
That's
Oh my
pretty
god!
cool. It could be like a whole like thing. Like he could be like instructing Aunt May.
I'd love to see how Uncle Ben and Aunt May got together.
This isn't real.
This isn't real.
It's not
This
real.
is not a real
Obviously.
Did
story.
anybody think it was real?
People
I did.
You did.
Yeah, and you know, I
How
think
could you possibly? You know what? Oh, that's the problem. Wait a minute. You're
That's-
about to say it.
I was about to
Here's
say
the
it.
problem.
Yeah.
The fact that it absolutely does seem plausible.
It
yeah,
seems
that's
that-
is the
fucking
problem. I
telling.
immediately was like, that can't possibly be. But
But
there
if
was a part of me that was like, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's so
I
crazy
never
they
believed
would
it,
do
but I
it.
wouldn't be surprised if
Yeah.
they said they were doing it.
Yeah,
because
but
it's like, well, okay. I mean, you would do this, I guess.
Yeah, when it had Sony's name stamped
Yeah.
on the
Right.
article,
So
it
it's
was like,
that. It's not so ridiculous
so
technically.
don't always trust Latino
That being
review.
said, come on. I mean, Sony even said they were like, even this for us is stupid. they were like, this is the dumbest thing we've ever heard.
Holy
Do they even have a comic book about?
I'm sure there is. I'm sure
They're
there's like some
actually
old
coming out with-
Shield thing.
Yeah, they're actually they
Did they retro make her a Shield agent?
No,
at some
but
retro
point?
I was
maker.
actually gonna say that. Yeah, they
Did
are
Iron Man
making something new. Yeah.
Build her a suit.
Well, you're talking
Yeah.
about like the upcoming thing, the
Yeah.
May
Yeah.
Zing Aunt May.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing
That's
a
just
mul-
a goof. That's like
they're
a cute
doing like an
little.
alternate Spider-Man thing right
Well,
now,
no,
right?
the thing I'm talking about is just a cute little goof thing
Yeah.
they're doing. That's
Oh.
not really
No.
like. It's not like Aunt May's origin story.
Well, they got
And they
Spider-Man
worked
as
with
a
Peggy Carter as the first
course.
Shield.
Yeah, right.
Imagine.
Spider-Man is a pig sometimes.
What?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that a Simpsons joke?
No.
Okay, Jake.
There's a spider pig.
There's an actual spider pig.
There's
Why
an
don't I know?
act-
No, from the Simpsons.
No, there is an
Sometimes
alternate,
I
yeah.
wonder about
Yeah.
you too.
Oh, Jake.
Wonder Woman.
Oh, I was gonna say man.
Wonder Man.
I
you wish.
Wonder Man.
Wonderman. Wonderman. Wonder Woman.
Yeah. what's the
So
scoop?
as we said, the only person
Wonderful segue.
that could possibly, thank you, direct a movie about a woman would be a woman,
Yeah.
according to Hollywood.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That,
Well,
that's,
according
And
to
vice
this.
versa.
That was like a bad idea from the start. Yeah.
However, a bad idea turned into a great idea because I don't think this is confirmed, but the person apparently that is like in the final negotiations to direct the Wonder Woman movie is Michelle McLaren, if that's how you pronounce it.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Some great episodes of Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones. She's a great.
her. She's great.
Yeah, she's great. She's a great director.
That would be great.
And I
yeah.
forget if did she write a few things too. I don't know, but anyway, I know for
But-
sure she did a bunch of great episodes of both
See,
shows.
That's great
and more.
But like,
Yeah,
I
I've
just
seen
want
her
to
name.
make clear, just like the idea that was like,
Like, that it has to be a
that
woman.
It has to like that wasn't like
That's worse
not,
for women.
Yeah, that's not the right way to approach it.
Yeah,
I think like they should.
we're not going to
just-
get the best for the job. We're going to get a woman.
Yeah,
what does that
yeah.
mean? Like, what is that
Exactly.
supposed to mean?
Just yeah.
What if the
exactly,
best
yeah.
for the job is a woman? Who cares? It has to be.
They made it like a thing.
My goodness.
Didn't have to be.
I don't care.
But I think this
Yeah.
is great. I know you
Yeah,
don't
I
care.
think-
Okay,
yeah.
let's do pretty much it Jake style. Go ahead. No, you don't say your thoughts on anything. You just say the news.
No, I just say my no, not about that. Not about gender issues and equality.
It's
I
not-
don't
It's
care.
not gender
not.
issues. It's Hollywood. This
That's
is the
the thing.
it's
Whatever. Yeah,
absolutely
that
a
type
thing.
of stuff. But still,
They
that's what
tried
It
to
affects the
make
movie.
But that's what it distills down to. Your thoughts on it. It doesn't distill it about like your opinion on the movie
I-
industry. It's how you
Yes,
It's
feel about
only
the
in
whole-
movies. I don't care about anything else. I mean, I'm against affirmative
came
action,
out-
No, but
but
it stems from how it definitely does.
No,
it's.
Jake.
But I'm saying,
Jake.
whoever's the best for the job, as a
They should have
director,
just
whoever's
came
the
out
best
and said-
director. If
Instead
they're
of saying we're going to find a female director, they should have said we're coming out and try to find the best director, and it happens to be this woman.
All right. Now,
Like-
what if they made a movie about like two lesbians
Okay.
that were superheroes?
okay, go on.
Oh,
What's their point?
what-
I don't know. It'd probably be pretty good. I don't have like a point.
All right.
No one's arguing that.
Up next, we've got some news. Speaking about lesbian superheroes, did you hear the news about Suicide Squad?
You know
yeah,
what?
a lot of
Am-
buzz. A lot of buzz.
Am I the only one who is so much more excited for this than like the future of? The,
Yeah, I know. I said this when we first announced it. The only one of the whole list that I'm interested in is Suicide Squad.
I'm so
'cause
much
it's
more
real, first of
yeah,
all.
I'm so much more interested in this. I kind of a little bit more than
BVC,
BVS
BVS.
BVS right now. Yeah.
Is it weird that like I feel like I just hope it's kind of like it kind of goes the way of Guardians of the Galaxy. Like everyone's like, what?
Yeah.
And then it's like,
well,
whoa.
you remember my only qualm was that they were announcing the Sinister Six as like a villain team up, and now there's this as a villain team up. So it's like, okay, now we're gonna be oversaturated with this.
Yeah.
Technically, Sinister Six was not even announced. Did they announce it? Who cares? Anyway, Suicide Squad. You know what? This wins because it's happening.
Yeah.
Right? It exists.
Except
for one aspect?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll get to it.
Okay.
So, number one, we've got, first of all, dancing around in the corner still is Tom Hardy and Willard Smith. Okay, that's still Willard, not Willow, Willard.
Willard Smith?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Will Smith.
Oh, is that his full name? Willard?
Yes, he's dancing around over there with Tom
Is that
Hardy.
Scientologist?
Some bullshit. But we do have a couple of names jumping around that are totally plausible and if not even confirmed here. I don't know if she's confirmed, but Margot Robbie is Harley Quinn. I think we talked about this already.
Yeah, her
maybe.
name's flying around.
If that's real, that's pretty
Perfect.
Cool. Yeah.
There's two ways they could have gone with it. One was like the Margot Robbie way, and one would be like a dark and gritty way. This is kind of like a cartoonier way, I think, which is great. Which is weird because it's supposed to be in this universe of dark and gritty, but okay. Then we've got Joker. Jared Leto's jumping around.
Yeah, which a lot of people have different
Fine by
opinions
me.
about, but sure, great.
Well, I mean, so
I'm open to whatever.
It's gonna totally take the. It's gonna become a Joker movie then immediately.
Well,
you know that.
If they confirm
guess.
Harley Quinn is in this, I mean, it sounds like they are.
I think she's probably playing her. It seems about right, yeah. Why would Margot Robbie turn it down? I'm sorry, I'm busy with Tarzan 2.
Yeah.
No.
If
You remember one time she was naked in Wolf of Wall Street?
Mike, you were saying?
Oh my god!
I was saying that, I mean, so that means that if she's in it, the Joker definitely has to be in it somewhere. And
Yeah,
so if
Although he wasn't in that episode of Arrow. Is that a spoiler? Sorry.
Was he?
No, he was not.
he
I just
he
said.
was not.
Yeah.
I was. If I'm a movie studio, I'm thinking like if the Joker's gonna be in a movie, we need to figure out how to make it amazing, not like just an okay Joker. 'Cause
Yeah.
Joker's got to live up to the hype.
Right.
So, Jared Leto sounds like a name that they would
Sounds
choose.
good to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's big. He's big shit now. He won.
He's just
He
big
won.
shit.
Big shit.
He won a statue for a thing.
And
right?
yeah, the Big Shit Award.
And how about the biggest one?
This
Big
is where
shit,
things
dead
just immediately
shit,
I go.
dead shot. You want to say your favorite?
Jai Courtney as a dead shot. You know, that's the rumor mill.
Who
right
is one of your favorites? He's coming up in Terminator Genesis, and he was in Die Hard 5 or 6.
now. Yeah,
right? You
he's
love
got this
guy.
thing where he like ruins things. Yeah, he's the most.
Yeah, that's what he ruined Die Hard 6. Or whatever
He's
hell
like
that
the
was.
most generic, terrible person.
He is pretty boring.
He's not like a really bad
He's like,
actor.
what do you
or
think about
anything.
Sam
He's
Worthington?
just-
Better than Jack
Sam
Courtney.
But I was
Worthington has a
gonna
little
say,
bit of personality.
boring,
Yeah.
but Jack Courtney's worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like the poor man, Sam Worthington. And
Yeah,
Sam
exactly.
Worthington is like the
The
poor,
poor man's
Everything else.
is it Tom Hardy? No,
Sort of.
He's the poor man's something. We were talking about this one time.
It's a whole list.
Jack
It's a
Courtney is the
list.
poor man's.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oof,
Yeah.
bottom of the barrel.
Poor manception. Poor
Like
meption.
it's just like I'm like, who keeps like saying like he's the guy? We
Yeah.
gotta get him
We
in
gotta
our
Who
get
movie.
likes
him.
this guy? He
'Cause
must
he
have
keeps getting
dirt
work.
on everybody. Maybe
Yeah.
he is the fappening hacker.
my God.
I don't look. I mean,
Holy shit.
do you know anything about Deadshot other than like he's a bad guy? I mean,
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
So
He's-
I mean,
he's a really
So actually, that sounds perfect for Jack.
Yeah.
he's a
Courtney.
really good shot. Sometimes he has guns on his hands. He also is a trained sniper. I think he's ex-military.
there you go.
So
All
Jai,
right.
so basically,
I think
Jai
he's
Courtney,
ex-military.
Yeah.
Like we don't need like this amazing.
We don't need
person.
a good actor.
It's
no,
we don't
yeah.
not at all. It's just the fact that he annoys
So
me.
Deadshot's
Deadshot's
not
not the most exciting villain.
And also, if
Not
they're gonna
really,
keep it
no.
the comics, he's got a mask on the whole
Yeah, right.
time,
I was thinking that.
yeah.
So who cares if he's got a mask on? I guess, right? But they can't do that
Cool
because you have to see his
goggles.
cute face. Is
Yeah.
he even attractive? This guy, Jack Courtney. Does anybody think he's attractive?
I don't think so.
He
I
just
mean,
looks
he's
like
not
he looks dumb.
just like a shaved head soldier man.
Weird.
We're
Yeah.
not ladies. We
I'm
don't
sorry,
know.
everybody.
Or homosexual men.
Fantastic
Yeah.
4, and where to find him.
Oh
We're
man.
gonna find them. Wait. Are
So
they lost?
Doctor Doom,
Yeah.
cool villain,
Yeah.
There we go.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Which I tell you, I was watching Fantastic Four the other day, and I really still don't like it. But man, Doctor Doom looked kind of cool.
He
Yeah,
just
that
he
was-
looked exactly like what you'd expect
Yeah.
Doctor Doom
Yeah,
to
it
look like.
was
That was
literally-
perfect.
It
And he
was Dr.
was
Doom,
he
yeah.
was Doctor. You know, he was a real-
Doctor, you know.
Doctor,
you know,
Doom.
Doom.
Now, how about this?
D Doom.
What would you say? Now, what's his real name?
Victor.
Victor
Von Doom.
Von Doom. Yeah.
In the new Fantastic Four, according to what's his face, Toby Kebbell, who is a good actor.
Yeah, he's great.
Everybody in this movie is a good actor.
Yeah.
That's the confusing. That's
Yeah.
the most confusing part. Literally every single one of them, like on their own. This is like the Hollywood cinematic universe in
It's
the
so
sense that they brought a
confusing.
bunch of great actors together to make
Yeah.
a bad movie. Apparently,
Yeah.
which is what
Yeah.
I still didn't. I say this a while ago. I still think they're lying. This is too bad. I think they're joking. I think they're kidding. You don't think I really think I'm right.
This sounds like a joke. It does.
I think I'm right.
It sounds like they're goofing us.
So here's the news. He said that the character's name is now Victor Domashev. I don't care. That doesn't bother me.
No, that bothers me a lot.
Really?
That he's not
Okay.
Victor Von Doom.
Yeah, well, Victor Von Doom is like the most badass name of all time. So
Yeah.
it's like, why would you waste that?
It's
But
also highly unbelievable that somebody's name would be Von Doom.
right, sure. But so if they're going that way, like
It's also
change
pretty
that.
unbelievable that somebody would be a fucking rock person.
Yeah, it is Fantastic Four.
Not really, if you think
But
about it.
which is weird that
Wow,
he is in it
yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
Though. Apparently, in this movie, he is Victor Domashev, and he goes by the name Doom on the web.
On the
He's
web.
a
web zone.
blogger.
Yeah.
He's a blogger and he's a hacker.
Doom, VictorDoom.blogspot.com. Victor, how about Victor.Domashev.tripod.lightghost.net?
It's like anytime he hacks a website, like right before the website goes down, like a skeleton that looks like the Doom mask like flashes on the
But it doesn't just
Doom
flash on the
box.
screen. It doesn't just flash on the screen. First it comes down pixelated, then another round less pixelated, then full on.
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
goes ha, ha, ha,
yeah.
ha, ha, ha.
And
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Latveria.com or
Oh,
something.
gosh,
Jesus.
yeah.
It's like
So,
the virus in Independence Day.
At Doom.
Yeah.
This is, I'm telling you, I am firmly standing this. I think they're messing with us. I think it's a joke.
Yeah. Now here's
It's
the
a
thing.
joke. It's
like,
gotta be.
I'm all,
All
for
of it. I don't believe any of it.
I'm all for different interpretations sometimes.
As am I, obviously.
But
yeah.
I actually
This
almost
just sounds boring. Like
I actually almost feel like this is aggressively trying to get people not to like it.
aggressively. That's a good way to put
Right?
it.
Like with everything with this movie.
I don't think anybody in the studio was like, people are gonna dig this. Like,
Doesn't it almost give off the vibe that all of them lost
I mean,
interest?
I understand,
Right?
that they,
Like
you
they're
know,
just
a little
editing
bit.
it and they're just like,
Yeah.
They can make anything they want, but at the same time, when you're trying to make a movie that appeals to like a fan base, going this far off.
But
it's
here's
like,
the thing, though. Like this is like so
It's
weird.
like who is it for at
but
this
like
point?
deep down, I'm rooting for this. I want this
Right.
to like somehow just come out and like kick us in the fucking face and be really good.
because
does-
this is an early 2000s level nightmare.
Because I
this
can't
is
comprehend.
weird. This is
because
really
I can't even
weird.
fathom it being good. I want it to be good because my brain will be like, whoa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like you can't even conceptualize how this would be good.
I would like it to be good.
Oh,
So-
we want
I
every
mean,
movie to be
so
good.
for it
obviously.
to be good, I would like learn something new. Like
Right.
my brain would learn a whole new thing,
yeah,
like a new feeling.
this could start
Yeah.
a whole new. Yeah, maybe.
I think I said this like in pretty much it like 2.0.
I mean, I'm not even joking. It's like it's that different that it
Like
kind of
way,
has to be.
like way back when we talked about like this, like the news of it coming out, like it was that long ago, and I was like,
oh yeah,
I think that was 1.0.
yeah, ooh,
wow.
I don't think
It's like
I
7
just
years
think
ago?
that comic is just not adaptable. Maybe if Marvel had the rights to every character, there would be much better characters to show up in other
Oh,
movies.
cool. Yeah.
Not their
In
own.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, even if Sony had them, I would even love to see that.
And it's like when it's the Fantastic Four never hang out with the X-Men, so it's like they can't. even,
can't because the Fantastic Four are just X-Men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
So they don't.
Yeah.
If you put them in the X-Men universe, they
Yeah, it's
don't
like, so
matter.
wait,
Except
are
they
you
didn't get their
mutants
powers
or-
from
No,
God.
no,
you have
we're a
a-
team. Yeah,
if-
so are we. Why
if-
aren't you part of this
Wait,
team?
if you have the one,
Well-
there's one mutant who can turn it into fire, just like
already,
Johnny Storm.
so
Flame
what?
on.
You're Pyro? No, yeah, but like
Wait.
I'm part of this team.
But it's like, wait, so are you a mutant? Wait.
He was born
Okay.
because Pyro would be like, well, I was born this way.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
right,
That's the difference.
like Lady Gaga.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So Fantastic Four, you know what?
And where
Let's
to
see
find
what
them.
happens. Yeah, I mean, you know,
I got that joke.
in
I caught it.
in something we trust. I don't trust in anything with this, but you know, we're gonna have to wait and see.
How about this? Let's talk about the movie that I think you're going to be super pumped about.
Yeah, what is
the
this?
Secret.
Have you ever heard of a movie called The Visit?
I have not.
Okay, listen up.
Who gets visited?
Listen.
Is it Santa Claus?
It is a film coming out next year. It was just picked up by Universal for release in September 2015.
Where's your big?
It was
there's your big
shot
company?
kind of in secret on a tiny little budget. Nothing budget, right? So, like, nobody really knows what it's about. But apparently it's kind of, like, creepy and eerie and weird. And it's coming out next year. It's called The Visit. It was previously called Sundowning. Don't say it, Jake.
Uh-oh. What am I missing? What am I missing? What?
It is directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, man. Oh, my.
I just figured you'd never heard the new name
Wait.
for it.
Yeah,
The Visit.
no.
As I've already
yeah.
said, he's coming back with this one
Yeah.
for sure.
Was that
I'd
the
like
M-
to think so.
the M. Night
Boom.
Snap?
That
I'm
night
positive.
snap
I've always said he could come back if he stopped
Yeah.
making these big stupid movies.
Back to basics, son.
Yep, he made it kind
Or
of in
if he was
secret.
just like
back
the-
in Philadelphia, as far as I know, which is where he
Wow.
made all of his movies.
Yeah, yeah.
Or if he was just like the writer and he had like help directing.
I don't see. Actually, I think the opposite. I think he's a better director than he is a writer.
Really?
By a
Wait.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
look
he just
at
has
Lady
good
in the Water.
ideas.
But not
Like-
on the big budget movies. On the small budget movies, I think the
Smaller
directing is what's
scale.
strongest. It's the
Yeah,
writing,
yeah,
I think,
yeah.
that
Like,
can be
remember
weak.
when The Happening was coming out? It was like, that's such a cool
We were so-
idea.
Yeah.
Again,
And
yeah,
then-
I've always said that his concepts are great. Mother
Then it
Nature
came
Fights
out,
Back.
yeah.
Cool idea.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I mean? And it's a disease that makes you commit suicide.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my God, I
And
want
the
that.
execution though
I want
wasn't
that,
wasn't.
yeah.
So,
No.
I want that. But I got to tell you, I think this actually sounds awesome. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The fact that he kind of shot it in secret on a super low budget, it's basically like M. Night's indie movie.
Did
Come on.
he give up on that trilogy he was planning?
It wasn't a trilogy. You talking about the Night Chronicles?
Yeah.
It wasn't a trilogy. It was just a series that where like he didn't direct it, but he financed it.
He gave
Now,
up on those.
He might have run out of money.
Oh.
I don't know.
Because in
Devil was cool.
In Devil, that in the opening, it says
the Night Chronicles.
Night Chronicles.
Yeah. Well, that was just the studio sort of. That was like his like producing thing. His arm producing arm.
his arm, his
His
reach
arm
into
reaching
the
in.
movie.
Now I follow.
I
him on
want
Twi-
them to continue it,
Yeah.
but
I follow him on Twitter. Did he announce that this wrapped or that it
oh,
started?
it wrapped a while ago.
Okay, so
yep,
that's
and
when
people
he-
have seen
yeah.
it.
Oh, cool.
Apparently,
good.
yeah. Small
Good.
test audiences have seen it. Apparently,
Very cool. I'm into it.
We have a while to wait though.
Where
so.
do you say they shot this?
I believe it was shot in Philadelphia, which is where he always shot. He shot his 4 big movies, which would be, obviously the big ones before it kind of tanked.
Yeah.
Was Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Signs in the Village.
I like Philadelphia. I've been there a lot.
They have
Okay.
they have cheese.
I went there to see him do a talk. Remember?
yeah,
Took my sister for her B day. I surprised her when we got there. She didn't even know what we were
Can
going
you
to
take
see.
me for my birthday?
I asked her on the way. I was like, "We're going to Philadelphia," and she was like, "Okay." And I was like, "What is the first thing you think of?" And she goes, "I don't know, M. Night Shyamalan." And I was like, "Bingo!"
You're like, what?
Yep.
I would have said cheesesteak.
Okay.
I would have said Independence.
If I said Philly, maybe
I would have said Ben.
Yeah.
I would have said Ben Franklin. I have a past with him.
you
now.
have a future with him.
Yeah.
Because dreams are your future,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
You reach for your dreams.
That's how they work.
Because even if you
Sometimes,
miss,
yeah,
you land
yeah.
in the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Something like that.
Who said that?
Okay, I don't want to scare you. Boo! Ooh, see, I'm not scaring you. Boo!
you got to stop this. You have to stop
Ow! I'm a wolf.
this. I
Oh
hate you.
fuck! Yeah.
What do you guys think about the Wolfman?
Well, here's the thing.
Wait, what?
The Wolfman, the character of the Wolfman.
The Wolfman,
There are-
cool. American Werewolf in London, cooler. The Benicio del Toro Wolfman, almost good, but it wasn't.
Can I use Christian Harloff? It's stoinked. I thought it's stoinks. Did he say stoinked or just stoinks?
Stoinked. It's stoinks. Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's stoinks.
Okay.
Benicio del Toro's. It was bad.
All right.
Next we've got
Ne-
oh wait, I didn't even say what happened.
Yeah,
just
you were
kidding.
just gonna skip
Gotcha. Wolfman, obviously, it's part of the freaking it's the next reboot
yeah.
of
one
the
that's
Universal Monsters. It was rebooted a couple years
Dracula
ago.
and Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
We
think
don't even
we're
know
ready-
about Frankenstein just yet, do we?
This
I
could still be
Frankenstein
good,
is not part of it. I don't think.
because
They would be stupid
see,
not
now,
to. I
I've
mean,
been
well-
watching this show called Being Human, and it's about vampires and werewolves,
Oh, what isn't?
and they all like love each other and
So
stuff.
we were on the way out of that. I think.
Oh, they don't
actually.
fight.
Yeah, well, they fight.
Of
but
course
like,
they love each other.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that do they look like werewolves and vampires?
uh,
They're humans, right? In layered clothing. Cool.
no, the wolves are pretty cool. That's all
Oh,
I wanted to say.
sure.
I don't know.
But here's what I think. I think that out of all the monsters and stuff like that, like
It's
the
a bad
Universal
show.
classic monsters,
It's so bad.
I've always thought werewolves were the coolest. So
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, you know
this
what?
is really disappointing, just
Yeah.
because I'd rather.
Oh,
It's gonna be terrible.
no. Well, shouldn't you be excited that it's getting another shot? You know, maybe.
No,
you
it's
never
gonna be
know.
terrible. I wish whoever picked this would get shot.
No, yeah,
Aw.
they can't. What are they gonna do?
Did you
Like-
see Dracula Untold?
Yeah, and
Me neither.
We're gonna see
because it
the-
looked terrible.
We're gonna see the trailer for the Werewolf Man, and it's gonna be at the end.
He's gonna have a
whole,
fucking body
an
armor
explosion
on.
of werewolves.
Oh my god, yeah,
Yeah.
that happened in Dracula Untold. There were
Okay,
fucking
well, like,
bat
if-
explosions.
So if they made Dracula like a knight Game of Thrones warrior, what are they gonna make?
They made I Frankenstein a warrior.
yeah, they made him kind of like a post-apocalyptic like demon hunter.
Sure.
What are they gonna make Wolfman? Is he gonna be like a SWAT cop?
He's yeah, he's gonna be a
He's a
fucking
SWAT cop with a deadly
a
secret.
SWAT cop. Yeah, I don't know.
A canine detective.
And it's like,
who becomes a
He
dog
becomes he's the
himself.
dog.
We gotta raid this.
He's a
drug
bomb sniffing
bust.
dog.
We gotta do this drug bust at midnight. Midnight.
I can't
Midnight
make
has
it.
zero bearing. It's a full moon.
All right, yeah.
What is he, Cinderella?
Come out at midnight. Full moons come out at midnight.
That sounds like some kind of song.
That's his werewolf spell. I don't know.
Oh boy, I don't know. 2017, it's on the way.
I'm ready
Oh.
for it. I'm looking
They
forward
are
to it.
so on the tail end of this whole thing, though. Honestly, like
think
the Dracula
movies-
vampires
I think-
thing,
yeah.
like werewolves, whatever the whole thing
I think movies as a whole are on the tail end of this
of
whole
movies.
of this
Of the whole
whole
franchise
just like
building.
trying to bank in on things that have just been done already.
And the franchise building
Like,
thing, yep.
I mean,
Which, ironically, I will say, I think we mentioned this. That Universal did this before anybody else. Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. Like those were That was cinematic universe way before. We're talking like 50 years ago.
You know, it'd be cool if
60
they
years ago,
made
70?
like, all right, if they made the Wolfman, the Wolf Woman. But listen to me. No, wait. Okay, listen. And then there's another movie with the Mummy, or whatever, or Dracula,
And it's the
or
mommy.
fucking whatever. And then the movies cross and they fall in love. Like there's like.
Oh, they all love each other.
Like imagine
They
like
don't
one of
fight.
these big franchise movies where there's
Imagine
one
if all the Avengers
and
kissed.
one. Yeah, like imagine.
Wait a minute. So your idea for a cinematic universe franchise, like put them all together movie, is that they all have a
love
big
each other.
orgy?
Yeah, basically. Like imagine Captain America and
I
Thor.
guess if you put.
And then they love each other. Like
If
they
you
have their
put-
own movies and
You
then
can
they
have a
come
cinematic
together.
universe of like The Notebook, 50 Shades of Grey,
Yeah.
and Twilight,
Oh fuck yeah!
and they all exactly. That's
Yeah,
what
the
they do.
Notebook would be really good though. Like the Notebook would be great for that. That would be excellent.
Nicholas Sparks cinematic universe.
that'd
They
be
just
so
have a big
good.
orgy.
Except get rid of Dear John because that was the worst movie
and
I've
he
ever
wouldn't
seen.
all
remember
made
how to
up-
get to the orgy anyway.
And they're like,
Wait, no, wait. Is he the one that forgot?
No, that was the other one with Channing Tatum.
Mm.
Channing Tatum and
one that
the Vow.
forgot.
The Vow.
The Vow,
Yeah.
thank you.
Why do I know this?
Rachel McAdams is in how many of those? Two.
Two.
Channing Tatum is in two of them. They can't do the cinematic universe because who would they play?
Well, it would be like an Ed Norton, Mark Ruffalo type of thing, I guess.
Oh.
fuck all.
And
this.
also, it would be like Chris Evans playing Captain America and Human Torch. I'm okay. You know, we can figure it out. We can get through it.
You know what? Speaking of people playing different people, The Cobbler. Did you see the trailer for this?
No, I
Adam
didn't. I
Sandler's
missed
The
it.
Cobbler.
Yeah, I missed it.
Looks really bad.
Yeah,
Like
it
I
does.
remember, I actually was
Once
like,
again-
"Oh, cool! I like the director.
Yeah, yeah.
I like he did like Win-Win and something else I can't think of.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
were
Great
like,
movie.
okay, all right.
Adam Sandler, I love when he's in a dramatic role, which
Yeah.
just seems it was like mixed dramatic. I'm sure it's gonna have like a pull on your heartstrings sort of thing, which the trailer obviously shows the whole movie, by the way. But
yes, it does. Whole movie.
I was so disappointed
Yeah.
when it
Beginning,
showed.
middle, and end.
Yeah, what's his face? I was like, oh, this is
They
the
show
end of the movie.
they show a whole arc happen.
It was the end of the movie.
Let me ask you
Yeah.
guys a question. Does this take place in the 21st century?
Yeah, it takes place in current day. There's a black guy in the movie.
It left at the end of the trailer. It left.
I didn't
me,
finish because as soon as I saw
Yeah.
what's his face, I
Yeah.
was like, oh, ruined it, and I
Yeah.
cut out. So someone you don't know is in it probably.
It's making me think way too much over it. But it's like, what's happening in the movie when he puts on their shoes? Is he shape shifting into looking like them, or does
Right.
he?
Wait, who does he
become
look-
them?
what?
Does he take their lives over?
Who does he look
My
like?
other thing is
What?
that then it's not
He
even
puts
Adam
on their
Sandler.
He
I
puts
was
on
looking
people's
forward to an
shoes.
Adam Sandler movie. It's not him.
Yo, wait, so,
No.
all right, just break it down for me because we talked about this a while. I don't
He
remember.
fixes shoes,
and he
when
puts
he
on
puts
shoes.
them on, he looks in the mirror and
A
he goes,
peculiar set of shoes, like magic shoes.
So
that
if
is
I-
like that?
It's a magic shoe fixing machine.
Yeah, if
and
I-
he fixes your shoe.
Yeah,
And
if
then-
I
who
gave
does-
you
who does
my
he
shoes,
become?
anybody.
Anybody.
If I gave you my shoes, you would become me, and you'd look in the mirror and go,
But they don't-
"Whoa!"
They
walk a
don't
mile
make-
in my shoes, like that.
Yes.
That's what it
Yeah,
is,
but they don't make it clear that is he just looking like them? Because like there's
Or
one
is he
thing.
taking over their lives?
Yeah, there's one part where he
Do they
like
disappear? Are they just like?
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say
vanish.
There's one part in the trailer where he's like, "Ooh, this hot lady just dropped off her boyfriend's shoes. I'm gonna go over and fuck her." And she's like,
"Where's the boyfriend?
Where's the boy?
Right,
Did
where's
he
their
just
real
like stop
boyfriend?
existing
He's
when
in like
he put the
another
shoes on?
realm, another dimension.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think of
Thinking
that.
too much over.
Actually, it was kind of clever when he couldn't take them off, though. He was like, "Oh."
All right,
He goes to get in the shower with the hot girl, and he's like, "Oh."
At least,
No, I think is that what happened?
He stopped taking his pants off because he couldn't take the shoes off. Otherwise, he would change back.
I thought he said, "I can't do this."
Yeah, physically, if he takes the shoes.
I thought he meant morally.
Morally,
And
no.
then he meant morally, like he couldn't
He
have
meant I
sex with a
physically.
woman.
He goes like
like
this. Whoop. Whoop.
No, I thought he was like, "I can't trick this woman."
No,
like,
who cares? He's single, isn't he? I don't know.
at least it's different. This is
Oh,
the
it's so
weirdest thing
funny
I've
that I
ever
thought
heard
that.
of.
Adam Sandler is not just a famous star and a famous film man. He's also a producer. And he is producing, and he just posted the script and the lead mullet in the film, a photo of it,
That's
for
right.
Joe Dirt 2, Beautiful Loser. And that's it for movie. What? You have something to say?
Well, the first Joe Dirt was like a masterpiece.
It is it's a great lowbrow comedy movie.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
it is.
Especially
It's supposed
for
to
the-
be stupid. That's
it's
the
like
point.
the perfect
Like
early
god-awful.
2000s movie.
My
Yeah.
favorite part of the whole movie, when I was a kid, I didn't get it because I hadn't seen Silence of the Lambs yet.
Oh yeah,
But
that
the
was
whole
great.
Buffalo
Yeah.
Bill part
Yeah,
was great. And like when I saw Silence of the Lambs, I was like, oh,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
They
funny
ripped off
shit.
Joe
Joe
Dirt.
Dirt, yeah. But anyway, so cool title, whatever. I don't care. I don't give a shit about this, but I also am not knocking it because it's just stupid. The first one was stupid too.
Yeah.
Reminds me of how people are saying, I haven't seen Dumb and Dumber 2 because I'm probably not going to see it, but people are saying in Dumb and Dumber 2, Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels slip perfectly back into the roles, and it's really depressing. And I'm like, isn't that the point? I don't
Well, yeah,
understand.
Why
would
is
it
that
be
depressing?
depressing?
that
They're,
they
they're
do
like,
that?
it's really sad to see them being silly. And I'm like, it's Dumb and Dumber
Yeah.
2
Did
with
you
a
want them to
T.O..
like?
What are
like
you talking about?
Jim Carrey to be in his dramatic.
Yeah, if you
like,
brought
kinda-
yourself to the movie, what were you
Have you
expecting
seen
to
Dumb
see?
and Dumber? Like, what do you think of Dumb and Dumber? That's not a good movie.
Were they
Like,
gonna, like-
by normal means.
He was gonna like look in the mirror and go like, "Whoa, we're fucking idiots."
Right, like this
And,
is that wouldn't be appropriate.
They just stop.
We're
Yeah.
dumb and dumber. Yeah. I don't know what people are
gotta
thinking.
ch-
But
we
this
gotta go
reminds
to
me of that. It's
school.
like if I'm gonna knock Joe Dirt 2, it's like, what is Joe Dirt? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, Joe, but it's also like Joe Dirt's the kind of movie where it can have a sequel, and it's not like sacrilege that is
Right,
happening.
no, that's
No,
what I'm
not
saying.
at
I don't think
all.
anybody cares, and I think Dumb and Dumber's the same way.
Like
so it's
yeah,
like
like Dumb and Dumber. Did that really affect the brand?
Wow,
Did
remember
really
that?
hurt the-
That came out.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumberer.
That was with
like,
the movie where
when
the
Harry Met
only
Lloyd.
Yeah.
funny part was with Bob Saget, and it was
I don't
actually
even remember.
amazing.
wasn't even Jim Carrey.
No, it was
and,
both of them were different. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was actually I do like the actor that played Jim Carrey's part. But anyway, that's it for movie news.
Oof.
That really spiraled.
Oofa.
Let's take a break. How about that?
Yeah, all right.
Guys, got anything to plug? I don't really think I have.
I'd
anything
like to plug my birthday.
Well, we'll get to you. Let me just think for one second. I don't think I have anything to plug. I think that's
Your life,
I
you're
have-
doing pretty well.
I
you
have
know?
like stuff to plug that's our stuff, so
Yeah.
I'll get to that.
You plug your glasses. They look
Uh,
great.
Plug,
Okay, thanks.
You look great.
plug me.
Hashtag Hipsteric is a great
Yeah.
meme. Hipsteric, or whatever you want to call it.
Keep adjusting
Great
those
name.
glasses.
Yeah,
Ghost focals.
That's great. Yeah.
It's interesting how I'm like I've always like noticed people touch their glasses. I'm like, why are
Call
they
them
doing that?
focals.
Focals.
Yep.
Bifocals.
Yeah.
There's two,
It's
but
like you already fell into a habit with them, and you've only had them.
But I know, but I'm just saying it's like that's just naturally. It's just if I feel it down my nose a little bit, I want to go like that, and I don't
Yeah.
want to do this because if I miss and I touch it,
Yeah.
then it's gonna smudge it up, and I'm like,
See,
nope,
see,
nope.
I do that. I do like this. Like
Really?
I'm
I miss and I smudge because I do it too quick, so I'm just kind of like. I also
You
lift
do
it
like
off
the-
I also lift it
Yeah.
off my ears and kind of reset it a little bit.
You,
You
do
guys-
the, you
you-
do the well actually. I do the
Well,
you do
actually-
that. well
yeah, I've just
actually
kind of gotten used to this.
You guys
now,
are getting me
just-
paranoid. Like I don't know if I think I can see pretty good, but what
Yeah.
if like
actually
I've
can see
just been
terrible.
I've been terrible my whole life and I just don't know. Boo.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think you can.
Yeah.
I think we said it. Didn't we look and I was like, "Can you read that sign?" You were like, "Yes," and I was like, "Then
Okay,
you're fine."
last
Oh,
two
yeah.
letters, top word. Can you read that?
SE, yeah.
Okay,
it's really
yeah, you're
close.
fine.
SE.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's really close.
but anyway, what do you have to plug?
plug my YouTube channel.
Did you plug Charles last week? You did, right?
No,
you
I said
didn't.
I was
No.
making
Hyped
it.
it.
Oh, there you go.
So one day,
I think you should take credit, by the way.
yeah, 2 weeks ago, I was just like, I'm so fucking bored, and I drew a circle on a piece of paper, and I drew like a squiggly line in it. And I was like, well, that kind of looks like Charlie Brown. And
So is everything in it your drawings?
all of the Charlie Brown
Well, obviously
characters
not
are,
like
yeah.
the images.
No, they look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do look great. I didn't even
Yes.
think of that actually.
But that's how it started. So like that's the only thing you need to know. That's like, the seed of the idea was I started from like I was like
I tell you what, I'm
Perfect.
gonna
Alright.
watch it every Halloween.
good.
Every Halloween.
Every
I'm gonna watch
Halloween do it. Even though it came out in November like
it. Hope you don't
3rd
get
or something.
copyrighted because I want to watch it every
There's no
Halloween.
copy. Well,
I didn't put money on it. Well like
That doesn't matter.
I didn't put money.
That has
on it.
nothing to do. Yeah, well, he's the type of person that puts "I own nothing." No
Yeah.
copyright, please.
I own nothing. Yeah.
No copyright
I didn't
intended.
even make it. I don't know.
Cool. I do recommend it. Yes,
Yeah, it's
youtube.com/MW10T.
I'm gonna try and start making those a regular thing.
Good. Then start a Patreon
I
because
gotta-
I'll support you.
Good. You gonna give me money?
What about you, Jack?
I review video games on youtube.com/becausevideogames
and you shave on.
on youtube.com/gameranks with an X TV.
Can I feel how?
Yeah, sure. I actually.
Let me review the shave.
Yeah, funny story.
Very nice.
Very
Ubisoft.
fun.
Of course,
said-
meanwhile, it's like
Yeah.
after it's days
It's
later,
like,
so
yeah,
we're
scratchy.
feeling his stubble. But
That's what I
okay.
mean. The thickness of the.
there
stubble.
is
You
shaving
just wanted to
cream.
feel Jake's thickness. Go
There
on.
is shaving
I
cream
would
with
face rub
Assassin's Creed on it, and you get DLC codes for using the shaving cream.
Mm.
So I got sent like a whole big box of it. So of course I just put them all on my face and shaved it and
Jake, take-
reviewed them with quotes.
Right.
And
So that
so what you're trying to say is that you got bought out.
I got bought out.
By
People
the
were
video
like,
game
"You got
industry."
paid
Yeah.
for this," and I was
Yeah.
like, did you watch it?"
Obviously.
Yeah.
What else? What else is this? It's just. It's funny.
No, I
That's
didn't
the
get
whole
paid. No,
point.
I didn't get paid at all.
You got it for free.
I
That's
got
the
paid
point.
at my job.
You get paid
but
when you get something for free. That's a value.
yeah, I got paid in shaving cream that I'm never
Right. If you
gonna
get a free
use.
game, it's like you might as well have gotten paid.
Yeah, but like no, I didn't get paid to like endorse it like
Right,
with money.
right.
No fucking way.
Well, you did because it makes me want to buy video games.
At least it doesn't make you want. Well, no, it's supposed to make you want to buy shave.
Well, I
I don't
don't.
know what it's supposed to make you want to buy.
I don't know either. But you know what I do know that we want to buy? We have a live podcast in January. January 11th, I think
So
at 1
excited.
p.m. in New York City.
Yeah.
Part of NYC Podfest. And tickets are on sale.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tickets are on
golly.
sale. We've posted it on pretty much it on Facebook. It's linked in the info on YouTube. All
We're
that
really
jazz.
looking forward to it. We usually
Yes,
don't
I
look.
can't wait. We got a lot of people showing up, and we're gonna have a pizza
Yeah.
party afterwards. So
Yeah.
don't miss it.
We usually don't look that far
Whoa.
into the future. Usually we're like a week ahead of ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
We're really excited for January.
Hell yeah,
it'll be cool.
January.
You got to come up with some stuff for that show. Like.
Oh yeah.
I'll kiss you on stage.
Yeah.
It'll be like
Yes,
a big,
finally.
Like, it'll be like a big
What
Comic-Con
everybody's always
panel.
wanted.
And like $5 a kiss, right?
Oh, anybody?
Anybody.
They have to pay to kiss you.
Well, they paid to
Yes.
get in, so they should at least get like a cheek kiss for free.
$5.
Cheek kiss for free if you want more. It's $5.
Okay.
No,
yeah,
no,
that's
$5
good.
for any lips on my face.
But they paid.
Boy or girl, $10 on the lips.
But they
Which
paid. You
lips?
got to give them something,
my
Mike.
my front lips.
Oh, front lips. Okay.
What other lips are? Oh.
We have a new commentary track as well, boys. And now bear with me here. It's for a film called Ace Wonder.
The smash hit of the century.
Yes.
This is
The
just like a
blockbuster.
random Netflix movie that we picked.
Now listen, trust me on this one. It's on Netflix,
Trust me
so
on this
you
one.
can download the commentary track and check it out on Netflix.
I don't believe you.
Go down this rabbit hole with us, everybody. It's worth it because if you look up the names of some of the lead actors afterward on Google, the things you'll find. It's like that Dr. Seuss. Oh, the things you'll find.
Is that a book?
No, it's all the places you'll go. Don't be a fucking.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
somebody
things
got
you'll
me that
find.
when I like graduated high school.
Your
and
mom
it-
did. That's what every mom does.
Yeah, it was fucking bullshit because I did
Doctor-
not end up like that little guy on that little hill.
If Dr. Seuss was around during the age of the internet, that's what he would have made a book about.
Oh,
a kid,
the things you'll see.
kid on the
Should've
computer.
bought me,
Oh,
like-
the things you'll find.
You know,
God.
you know, if someone graduates high school and you want to give them like a book and it's like, oh, you're gonna go do great
Hey, look,
things.
congrats. You did what everybody does.
Buy
And if you
him, like-
don't, it's something to
Buy them like
discuss.
Hey,
DuckTales on VHS and just show them Scrooge McDuck and be like, one day you should become that.
Or buy them into our Patreon. Patreon.com/pretty
Yeah,
much
that
it.
helps.
Everybody's been listening to the commentary track for Ace Wonder all week, and they've actually said it's great. Like
Laughing
we were like,
all the
wow,
way.
I don't know what the hell this
Really?
is, but
Wow.
people are loving it. You know why? Because it's so fucking random. This movie.
Yeah.
It was kind of perfect, I guess, for what we were doing. But yeah, Patreon.com/pretty much it. We are actually going to be shaking things up a little bit toward the end of the year, if not in January, right? Maybe
Ooh.
adding some
shaking,
things.
shaking hands.
Shake it off, shake it
Whoa,
off,
really?
hoo-hoo-hoo.
Shake it.
But yeah, so $1 a month gets you everything early. $5 a month gets you all commentary tracks early at no extra charge, plus bonus clips. Which, oh my god, the one that's going up next week is hilarious. The one we already just
the
did
thing that the funny thing that happened
before we started this episode.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
Rhyme
were
it.
laughing at something I said, right?
I don't remember
Yeah,
at this
that's
point,
great.
but we were laughing too hard.
I
Yeah, I remember what you said now.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
with yep.
I love making
Whoop.
my friends laugh.
But the other thing is we like to give away a free shirt every single week. Go to prettymuchit.com/giveaway to find out how to enter to win a free shirt from beobscure.com, and then watch the Monday show to find out if you won. And that is it for the break. Let's talk about video games, please.
Video Gomes.
Go.
Video Gomes. Okay, guys, let's get off with the bad news. This is mostly a bad news week.
I don't get off to bad news.
Yeah, I said that all bad.
Let's get this going, Jay.
Oh man, Bloodborne, the game that a lot of us, me and Mike, were really excited about.
Bloodborne.
Yes.
You're thinking
was
of
the
Baby
game.
Born.
Oh,
God, remember that? Wait, was that a doll that pooped?
Yeah.
That was a baby doll that pooped. That was fucked up. Anyway, Bloodborne. Yeah, it's basically like the successor to Dark Souls in a way.
Yeah.
It's
We're-
delayed. Sorry.
That sucks.
It was supposed to come out in February.
what happened?
Now it's coming out at the end of March. So it's not the biggest deal in the world.
Nah, but
It's kind of like a
still
reshuffling.
pretty lame. Well, it's the first couple of months of next year are going to be crazy for video games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why is that?
I think
I can't-
Batman's coming out around that time.
No, Batman's not coming out until June now.
That's you're making that up.
No, they moved it. It was supposed to be February, and they moved it to
Are you
fucking
crying, Mike?
June.
You're making that up. You're not. That didn't fucking.
I just
happen.
made a video today, June 2nd.
I think that information
2015.
you got is bogus.
This is my job. Check it out.
I don't think so.
Why isn't that a story today?
Because that happened a while ago.
You just made a video today?
No, I made a video. It was like a video where I happened to speak about Batman.
Well, more lies later. Continue.
Lies later. So Bloodborne's
Sounds like you're
delayed.
setting up the news.
That's it.
The mainstream
Bloodborne's delayed,
media.
I'm sad. What else do we have? Just Cause 3 was announced, and that's exciting.
Is it?
Didn't we talk about this already?
Yeah, we did.
We talked about a rumor, I think, last week.
Okay.
And now it was officially announced by Square Enix, and it looks cool as hell.
Just Cause. I mean, the only way to explain the game is that you're a guy who can jump out of a plane.
Yep, you
And
got a
shoot
parachute and
things.
grappling hook, and you just do shit.
That's it.
And that's the
Yeah.
beauty of it. It's just like fuck
I
around.
will give them credit. In Just Cause 2, I believe, you could actually fly to the island of Lost. And, like, you could go to locations from the show,
Yeah,
and the
isn't that
music
cute?
from
Really?
the show will play, like,
Yeah.
while you're walking
Like
around.
a little nod.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's weird. Who got paid in that scenario?
Yeah, so that's the
Yeah.
thing.
I don't know. Maybe
Just
I'll-
Cause 3.
Should I play it?
Yeah, you'd have fun because it's like a
Yeah.
big sandbox type of thing. You know, you just
Yeah.
stick around, make your
It's
own
like
fun.
a Grand Theft Auto if you were a good guy, kind of.
Maybe I'll play it just cause.
just cause.
Like one time there was
Get
like
it?
a propane tank, and I grappling hooked a man's leg onto it, and then I shot the propane tank, and it flew
I don't like
around.
violence in video games though, so I think it's breeding a culture of violent people.
Yeah, Jake, you're gonna get all our kids all fucked up in the head.
Speaking of our kids, Ask PMI's coming up.
Ooh.
What about kids? I
Don't worry
haven't
about
I haven't looked at the questions.
Don't worry about
So, the last big thing
I'm
about
most
video
excited
games.
about this last bit of news
Yeah,
here. You both
so
have something to
Basically,
say.
Yeah.
all the video games that came out last week were broken. Let's start off with
What? How? Why? You get a refund, right?
First of all, we have Sonic Boom, which is like
What is that?
That's like
Wow.
that reboot
Oh,
of
was that
Sonic.
that weird pornographic Sonic thing?
Yeah. You know,
Pornographic?
apparently, not only is it just not good, but there's like a glitch where you can speed run through, like you can skip half the game by accident.
By accident.
And
I don't think it's an
and
accident.
and just beat the game as Knuckles in just like in like 10 minutes, I believe it is.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So you beat it with Knuckles?
Yeah, with your
No, Knuckles. The what is he called?
echidna.
The echidna.
I beat it with Knuckles.
Okay.
I would beat Knuckles into a pulp because I don't like him. He's an annoying character. But that's besides
a guy who
you know,
punches things.
personal opinions about Knuckles aside. We also have Assassin's Creed Unity.
Right, a big deal, right? Weren't you
Yeah.
excited for that? How is it?
I fucking called that this was not gonna be that good.
Yeah, see now, like I
Oh,
think
it's not
Listen to my
good?
opinion.
I think it's
Uh-oh.
okay, but on a technical level, it's not. You
Oh,
know,
what
the
happened?
The controls at this point are just not.
What is it different?
It's just getting no. It's just like all starting to like the cracks are starting to show. They've been making these games. They're very similar for like 7 years now, and it's just not working anymore.
So wait, how many games have there been?
There have been.
Ooh.
Oh Jesus! No, I can't do this.
5
I'm not
games?
gonna do it. No, yeah,
One
more
game
than that.
a year. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
$300. Okay.
Wow.
Trying to think of
Yeah.
like per person, like you.
Oh, how much I've spent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much? You
I've
given
also
them?
I bought one of the wrist blade things.
So it's-
That is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
No, Assassin's Creed is
He's
that.
got a knife that comes out of his wrist.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Pocket.
So yeah, I've been playing on PS4 and Xbox One, and because I can say that now.
Oh,
It's just the frame rate's bad and it glitches a lot. I
Wait,
fell
you
through
have
the
2
ground.
copies of the game
I have
for 2
three-
different systems?
I have 3 copies of the game.
On
Don't
di-
worry about it. I
Well,
work in
what's the
video
what's the
games.
third system?
I didn't pay for all of them. No.
Okay,
no.
okay, all right.
No.
Where's the what's the
No,
other,
no,
what's the
no,
third
no.
system you have a copy for?
I have 2 for PS4 and 1 for Xbox One.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, review copies.
Boy, I wish I was Donald Trump.
the Donald Trump.
I
Of
just got a
video
notification,
Games. I
hold
want
on.
to be that.
Pandora, your R&B and pop holidays radio station is back.
Oh, good. I love that.
Thank God.
Cool.
Go on.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, the game itself isn't the worst game in the world, but it's
Okay.
being totally blown up because
Is it the
a
same?
technical mess.
Listen.
It's rushed.
It's a good game. It's not bad, right? You're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it the same thing with Interstellar, Christopher Nolan's Interstellar, where if you just went to it as a movie, it's a good movie, but if you go to it as a Christopher Nolan movie, it's a bad movie? Like that's how people are saying it. They're like, because it's like there's such a
Yeah.
regard for some reason, for no reason. I feel really bad for
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan that people go in and do this to him. Every movie he makes has to be the best movie of
It's
all
only
time.
because he made The Dark Knight. I mean,
Right,
Yeah.
he probably hates his fans. But I'm just saying, is it the same type of thing where it's like
I would
because
say
you
it's-
love Assassin's Creed, if this was a random
Yeah,
nothing game,
sort of.
would it be better technically?
Sort of, but what I would say was that no, I'd say that at all. No, it's actually like inferior to regular games out there.
Okay, so
So
it's
I
not-
would say
all right,
more
so
like
it's
it was like if
legitimately-
Nolan after Dark Knight Rises, Nolan made another Dark Knight movie, and at that point people were like, all right, you know what, we're not really into this anymore.
Okay,
'Cause it's
that
just
happened
kinda
with Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, so that's kind of what it's like.
speaking of broken games,
Yeah, you got
yeah.
a broken game too. This
I'm
is
sorry
old,
with you,
but
man.
I need help.
56%.
maybe someone listening or
Yeah.
watching can help.
I need help from the because I
56%.
know it's awful.
Is that what it was, right?
Yeah, but now it's 0. Yeah, it is.
Oh, so it's done. It was going down.
Yeah. So
You have a quest bug in
yeah,
Shadows of
I'm
Mordor.
playing Shadows of Mordor, and I'm fucking loving it.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
great.
thought it was a great game, and I hate Lord of the Rings. I mean, I think that whole story is just not interesting. But I'm loving this game, and like I'm only 20% into the game, and like I'm trying to start this mission, and it just says like it's only 50% installed, and I was
Right.
like, what does that
This
mean?
is the next quest you need to proceed, and it's not
yeah,
there.
but and it's
right?
like it's also like
Have you looked it up?
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
obviously
looking it
you
up,
looked
and there's like
Yeah.
a lot of people complaining about the same thing.
and that's it.
And the only thing that I'm getting out of it is there's no answer.
There's no fix. There's
So
no
you can't
answer.
finish
It's
the
just
game?
There are
I'm
people
only
out
20%
there.
into the
This
game.
this sort of shit happened. Like this is
Like-
the ET game. What the hell?
Yeah,
This
I
is like
just-
like an unwinnable game. Like what?
It's like the part that the mission.
There's another one I
Yeah.
can't think of.
The mission I'm about to go into. It's like a new part of the game. It's like a
Yeah,
new,
the second
new
part.
area,
second part.
new
Yeah,
area.
a second world.
Okay.
And I've uninstalled it, reinstalled it,
Yeah,
rebooted my
he's
PS4.
tried everything. I've
I've-
tried everything.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
Sounds like you guys are on the phone with customer service right now.
it's.
He's tried everything. I've tried everything. What do we do?
I don't know. I want.
Is that the poll question this week?
yeah.
What the
Someone,
fuck do we
hopefully,
do?
someone out there listening or watching is the tech support, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Fucking
get
help
at
me.
get
Yeah,
at Mike
fucking
because
help
I
me.
beat
Yeah,
it and I
fuck
really
you
liked
guys.
it.
I want to play that game. God damn it.
Last but not least, though, with broken games,
Uh-huh.
the Halo Master Chief Collection is having matchmaking issues
Ooh.
with servers.
That
It's like
Very
Bungie,
expected
you've
to
got
me.
not Bungie, but Microsoft. They've gotten every Halo game launch fine up until now.
Well, it's way too ambitious because the matchmaking is that like you can do matchmaking where it takes you through every single Halo game
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
at the same time.
There are
They-
someone told me if you break it down, there are 7 Halo game engines
running at the same
running.
time,
Yeah,
including like, the multiplayer and the
Yep.
campaign.
yeah,
engines.
and
Yeah.
the Halo 2 engine, the old Halo 2 engine, the Halo
Uh-huh.
3 engine, the not HD Halo 3. Like, it's crazy.
And it's all, and you can like change like the look of it at
Yeah,
like, a split
yeah.
second. So it's like the fact that they're having
And
issues.
yeah,
like,
so
and
a
the-
lot of people are just having problems getting into multiplayer matches, and
That-
that
I mean-
because that's what you paid for, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
come on, man.
But I mean, that also sounds like. I mean, it's like it's crazy. It's of course they're gonna have problems.
Yeah.
And you have to
So
figure it out a
I
little
can't
bit.
wait for it to work because I'm
And
going to be
how many
playing it.
days did it just come out? Like 2 days ago.
It came out on Tuesday, and today, if you're watching, this is Friday. Yeah,
Maybe we'll have it fixed by Friday.
I
Who
would like to
knows?
think
Hopefully.
so. Yeah. Days of Future Pasts. But that's it
Yeah.
for video
And on that
games.
note,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Cool.
you know, some good news and some bad news. Let's move on over to the poll.
the
Eric, what
old
do you say?
poll.
The old poll.
Last week's poll question was who should write, direct, star in, etc. And we got a kind of a mix of answers here. In Netflix's adaptation of a series of unfortunate events. A couple people said Jim Carrey, actually. They didn't mind Jim Carrey in the other movie. And you know what? I didn't either, necessarily. Like I said, I think Jim Carrey was a lighter Count Olaf, but he wasn't that bad.
I think
he wasn't the problem, I don't think.
I think he had the
Capacity
whimsy.
to-
He had the whimsy of like the story. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not like the.
Could have
dark-
been a little darker. That's the thing. It was the movie
Yeah.
as a whole. It wasn't. And it was the fact that they
Yeah.
merged 3
He
stories.
didn't feel like out of place.
No, right,
in the-
right. But what we got was in third place, David Lynch directing, Aaron Sorkin writing,
David
and the
Lynch.
same cast as the original as
What?
far as the kids go, just pretending to be younger.
Okay.
Wow. Who?
I don't know.
What?
See, now, I don't
that's
really know too much
appropriate.
about Lynch, but I mean, Aaron Sorkin, sure, witty.
No, what? That would be what?
Witty, sharp
Witty?
dialogue. You know, I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're gonna
That's
go to
exactly
the
what we need.
newsroom.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm concerned about. In second place, we have Wes Anderson. Could you even imagine? Actually, his style would fit perfectly.
I get all my Andersons mixed up. Can you?
This
Wes
is the one. This
Anderson.
is the one that did.
Fantastic
No,
Mr.
he
Fox.
did Fantastic Mr. Fox, The Master, and Resident Evil 3.
You just no. You put them all
This is
together.
all the
Oh,
Andersons.
you're funny. You're funny, Eric.
Yeah, he did. He's the one you're thinking of.
Is he the hipster one?
Yeah, of course.
But he's so
It'll
good.
probably
at
work.
it.
He
Actually,
would
his
work.
style would be perfect. It would be a very
Especially-
different sort of thing.
Especially
Did you-
because Moonrise Kingdom, I really got it. Like the whole treatment of kids. You know,
Did you see Grand?
I was into that.
Okay.
I didn't see the Grand Buddha
Budapest.
Hotel.
No, Gran Torino. He was going to ask.
I can't wait to see. What's that? What the fuck is that called? The Fantastic Hotel. The what's the one?
Grand Budapest Hotel.
No, the one with. The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. They're making a
Oh,
second one.
Jesus
I didn't
Christ.
know that.
And then in first place we
That was
have
hard to get out.
Tim Burton directing. They said Johnny Depp stay the fuck away. Multiple people said that. And Joaquin Phoenix as Olaf. What?
Not.
I don't even see that at all.
Tim Burton makes
sure.
sense.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course. But it's kind of like obvious. Tim Burton
Yeah.
always, if it's dark and
Yeah,
weird,
Tim Burton.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Especially Netflix. I feel like he could even consider dipping his feet into that because everyone's kind of like, ooh, interesting, internet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh, internet.
But
What is that?
I feel like you have a little more freedom actually with those things. But then there's You having trouble
Sorry,
down there?
I just played footsies
Yeah,
with
you did play
Sorry about
footsie with me, and I
that.
ignored
Oops.
it.
That was an accident.
And Joaquin Phoenix, though, I don't even know what the who
Oh.
what?
He's
No.
a chameleon. Sure, he'd be fine.
Yeah, but
He's a chameleon.
no.
He is.
I like Wes Anderson or Tim Burton.
Wes
David
Anderson
Lynch,
would be-
no.
No.
David Lynch is a little too far off that.
Yeah.
It's you know what? It's literally in order of crazy. It's like Wes Anderson, Tim Burton, David Lynch. It's like
Yeah.
ascending.
I
and
want
it's just too
Crispin
crazy.
Glover to be Count Olaf. Yeah.
Oh.
Where'd you get that from?
I feel like I saw someone else say that.
Did
but
somebody say that?
My brain also came up
Maybe
with
I
it.
missed it. Well, maybe it wasn't the top
What's he
rated.
up to? Yeah. I mean-
Crispin, you don't know what he's up to? Oh, listen to his
I
latest
saw
with
Willard.
Nerdist. Okay, that was about a decade ago.
Oh, he's on the Nerdist?
Listen to That's
a great
while ago
podcast,
he
huh?
was. Listen to his
I gotta
Nerdist
listen to
episode
that
with the Nerdist episode with Crispin Glover.
They
It's
got
really
great
interesting.
interview
He
people, yeah.
is very interesting. Most recently, I saw him in The Bagman,
Oh, he was in that?
which would be a perfect commentary track one of these days.
Wow.
Even though I spoiled it for Mike. But
I don't
anyway,
even remember it.
that's it for the old poll. This week's poll question is: who would you like to see direct The Wolfman? No, that's a boring
No.
one. What could we do? That was just my first.
Oh, we
thought.
didn't come up with one. Yeah.
Yeah. What? How
Um,
about weirdest broken game issues you've ever had?
The weirdest video game glitch you've ever had.
Weirdest video game glitch to the point where like
Bug,
your game broke
yeah.
or a bug, whatever.
Yeah, we all
that
have
you've
some
ever
stories.
experienced.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
All
just
right, yeah.
the weirdest, most frustrating one you've ever experienced because it's probably gonna be one that like stopped you from playing the damn game, like
Yeah.
him.
I got a pretty good one.
So, well, good. We'll go over them next week. You can vote in the poll at facebook.com/prettymuchit. And yeah, we look forward to hearing what you have to say. ASKPMI. Hashtag AskPMI.
That was cute.
I
Little,
like
little
that
one.
little lighter
Yeah.
version.
Throw your little lighters up. At Liverivalo, if that's how you pronounce it. First of all, did you eat those secret Doritos?
No.
You
What are
didn't.
the secret
Good.
Doritos?
No.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And also asked us all, what would you if you had a baby? What would you name it?
Oh, I know yours.
Of course.
You might
want
know
to just
mine.
say it? Go ahead.
Mine would be Leia, actually, for
Wow.
a
For a
daughter.
boy?
No, for a daughter.
Okay.
What an asshole.
What is mine?
Logan.
Obviously. 4.
A boy. Oh, or a girl. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
A girl. The thought of a
Which
girl
is
named
cool.
Lo is the coolest thing I could imagine.
Yeah, no, that works.
I'd be
Logan is my first child, no matter what.
I'm gonna be a douchebag and go with namesake.
Namesake Jones,
Namesake.
like
Namesake
Peterson.
Mike.
Oh,
Oh, Mike. Yeah, that's cool.
name, middle
Yeah.
name, sake.
He would be.
Peterson.
He would be Mike the Third.
Oh, and for
No, what about what's your grandfather's not Mike?
No.
Oh, really? I just
No.
thought you were like one of many Mikes.
No.
so I
That's
said
Hashtag many Mikes.
I'm Mike 2.
That makes sense. Your first child would be Mike.
So
That's
Leia
fine. Well, probably your first son,
Mike could be unisex.
Michaela.
Remember Mike Lewinog?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't. No, I don't.
It was like a really weird cartoon.
Okay, I believe you.
So mine
Jump
would,
in the line. Sorry.
I think that's.
Go on.
So
That's fine.
Leia for a girl and the penguin for a boy.
At Chris Derman. Oh no, Chris Erdman. Sorry, I was gonna say that's not his name.
Oh, Chris Irvin's cool.
Yeah,
I signed
yeah,
his.
I said it wrong. And I was like, that's not his name.
I signed his 50 Shades of Grey.
Yep.
We all
Oh,
did.
we
Was
all
that his?
did.
I forget. That was his.
I believe so. Yes.
Ooh,
Jesus.
He's got a piece of
We've seen him a
history.
couple times. At well, I already said his name. Sorry. Favorite movie theater in New York City. We might have done this before. What's the ones you frequent the most?
In New York City? I don't really.
Well, I like
frequent.
the hip ones. Like I like
I've got 3 levels throughout the major parts of the city.
I like the bow tie in Chelsea.
Oh, I've never been.
They have really cool chairs.
Is
They have,
indie
like,
or indie,
couch
right? I'm
chairs.
assuming.
What's that indie
Yeah.
one that we go to?
Sunshine. you're
Sunshine is
thinking of,
also
sure.
really cool.
Or Angelica's right down the street. That's a good one too.
Yeah, I only went there once. And then I just like
They're right down the street. from
I
each
just
other.
really liked AMC Lincoln Center. It's just kind of like my
AMC
go-to.
Lincoln Square is where we've seen Dark Knight Rises, Man of
Yeah.
Steel, shit
Yeah,
like that.
that's just
a
like the
nice
big.
theater.
That's the
big
one
shit
that fun fact that what's his face wanted to shoot up, but he didn't.
That's right.
Fun fact, we were there. We
Yeah.
could have died. Oh well.
Oh, he
some
wanted-
other
he
assholes
wanted to
died.
go to the big
I
city,
guess
huh?
God was looking out for
That was
us
a
that
big
night.
theater. If he was gonna shoot up that theater, we probably would have been statistically okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weren't we in the balcony? No, we were in the balcony for Man of Steel.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we felt like we were flying.
I'm always on alert, so I'd be good.
Also, we go to the 34th Street once in a while because if,
Yeah.
if we're seeing a movie like on a Thursday
it's a
night,
little
we're like,
shitty
quick.
though. Yeah, it's a little dirty.
Yeah, it's okay. I got 42nd Street. I'm always there. But you know what theater actually really also has a lot of good movies? Union Square shows a lot. Regal Union Square shows
Oh,
a
yeah?
lot of like movies that I'm looking for
Oh,
usually.
good. Really.
So that's where I saw Whiplash and Dear White People. I think that was a great day or a
Dear
great
White
couple.
People.
That was a great week. Excuse
Dear
me.
Whiplash.
Dear Whipley. Dear Whip People. Let's not do that.
Let's not do that.
Uh,
Not until 50 Shades of Grey releases in theaters this summer.
And then whipping has a whole new. Imagine that's their thing.
Whipping has a whole new.
Whipping has a whole new meaning. At Murph
Whipping.
Kennefic, always with this guy.
Yeah, he's
Which
great.
director would you spend the day hanging out with and learning from, if you could pick one? Mine's easy, but I'll wait for you guys.
I don't.
We should think about these beforehand sometimes, huh? This is a hard question.
Who
I
would
feel like Andre from The League right now.
Who's the richest director I can think of right now?
Adam Sandler.
Richest?
Oh, he's not a director.
Adam Sandler. I hate him in movies, but he probably knows how to have a
Treat you
good
to a
time.
nice day.
Treat me to like he'd fly me to like fucking Africa and then
Yeah.
Hawaii. And
That's where you want to go, huh? Okay.
Well, there's probably some fun stuff to do in Africa.
I mean,
really
I'm
there
not
is.
like
Pretty
a
big place.
I'm not like a movie like.
Yeah,
so
immediately
I'm just
imagining like
looking.
the jungle.
I'm not like a movie maker or anything, so I'd like to just like
Yeah, you
get
wouldn't give a
insight
shit.
into like the movies that I love. So I think I would go with honestly, like I know this is like typical, but like Spielberg or Joss Whedon
All right, that
or
makes
something
sense.
like
You
that.
go with the bigger
know?
ones.
I'd be like, hey, Adam Sandler, how do I get as rich as you?
And he just hands you $1 million.
Yeah.
Easy.
There you go,
I
kid.
think I might know your answer because I kind of agree.
Well, okay, so go ahead, say it. You know it.
I forgot his name.
What did he direct?
He directed the one
Shane Carruth.
Primer. Yeah,
Shane Carruth. Yeah, thank you. Obviously, Shane Carruth.
Yeah.
There was like a 2.5-hour podcast I listened to, and it
He
was
is
the
a
most
great.
incredible thing I've
I
ever
did
heard.
listen to that. He is a great
We had a
He's
Q&A with him.
unbelievable. Yeah, the Q&A was cool too, but like this podcast I listened to with him, I think it was on the Q&A, I believe the podcast. Incredible. Beyond that, like, you know, that's like probably the main one just because I would love to just like listen to him talk. But then also James Wan obviously would be super cool.
Oh,
'cause I'm just like a
Mark
big
Webb.
fan.
I want to like get the inside
I was gonna
scoop
say
over
Mark
some
Wahlberg.
drinks.
Oh, you want to get
Yeah.
the inside scoop?
Yeah, like
Be careful because the last time he got drunk, he dropped in on our commentary track.
yeah,
so
that's
be
right.
careful.
Right.
But yeah, so James Wan, M Night Shyamalan, like there's a couple people I'd love to meet and stuff
yeah.
like that. But I think Shane Carruth would be the one I'd get the most out of, is what I'm saying. And finally, I think we actually entered one of his last week as well. At Dang Bro Herp Derp. Remember, I got it wrong last week. What was the last thing to make you strive to do what you're passionate about? Like, what was the last thing that happened to you that really made you want to strive to do what you're passionate about?
Oh, that's a good question.
Usually, I have an answer.
Go ahead.
Anytime,
Say it.
Just anytime I see something I truly enjoy, like a movie, because it's like.
So what was the last one that made you got you riled up?
You riled up.
Interstellar, best sci-fi movie of all time.
Haven't seen it yet, asshole.
Just kidding.
Um,
About both things.
I'm just saying in a general sense when I see something that like when it really, because I mean
What's that cartoon you just watched on Adult Swim?
Oh, what was that?
Really good. Over the
over the garden
you
wall.
You tweeted about it.
Yeah, it's a kid's
small
show.
scale, but
it's
yeah.
That was the art. In
You
that
liked it.
fucking
How about
thing
Too
was
Many
great.
Cooks?
Oh, Too Many Cooks. Yeah,
I watched
exactly.
it multiple
you know what?
times.
Too Many Cooks is if it's a perfect thing that inspires me because that's
To
like
do weird shit.
Yeah, that's like.
And then now Charles, now you want to make more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that Charles was inspired by Too Many Cooks, but what about you? You had one.
Mine was my trip to California, where I kind of was just like, I know that's like typical.
But would you want to move to California?
No, never.
Thank you.
Never.
Okay. Oh my god,
No,
I thought you were
but
about to say that.
but going to E3 and being
Sorry, schmoes. I love you, but
yeah, no,
love
going
your butt.
to California and being around like other video game people who are into it, and then going on the Schmoes No show and just hanging out with
That was
Christian
fun,
and
right?
Jete and like
Jete.
just people who are really like being around other people that are just so into it.
Yep.
Makes you want to be into it more.
There's so many people who live in California that are like our people, like people who would like.
But they're missing one crucial thing, and that's the understanding of leading and not following.
Yeah,
if you can move to California, you're officially a follower.
And
in my
also,
mind.
and you follow traffic too.
Hey!
Follow a bumper.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Mine is
Fuck you.
probably going to a haunted attraction in Lee, New Hampshire, last weekend called Haunted
I bet
Overload.
you had a great time. It seemed like
I
you
was
did.
crying. I was literally walking through and I started crying.
That's That's how you know. That's how you know something is really great.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Can I
I met, I'm sure you saw, I met the mastermind behind it, Eric
you got a
Lather,
little,
who last time I saw him in person was he was doing a panel, and when he came, I like at a haunted house convention, and he walked out, and I was like,
oh my god.
so then I met him. Yeah.
That's great.
He's the haunted man.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that's mine. Yeah, for sure. It was incredible, and I got to tell him, I was like, this is a huge inspiration. I was like, this meant a lot to me. This is great. Haunted
awesome.
Overload. If you live anywhere near it, by the way, don't miss it. It's the best haunted
That's New
attraction
Hampshire,
I've
right?
ever been to in my life. Huh?
That's the one, New Hampshire one,
New
right?
Hampshire,
Yeah, that looks
correct.
gorgeous.
Yep.
Can I just say one thing? One other thing I get passionate about is sitting here with you guys.
Oh.
You know, this is it. I love this.
And that's pretty much it.